Hello guys, and welcome to the character showcase for LEGO Marvel Superheroes. So guys, we have just recently 100% completed LEGO Marvel Superheroes, and today we are going to be showing off all the characters in this game. So let's start with Tony Stark. We already showed you him. He doesn't really have any powers, and this is just him, just reskinned, same powers and everything, just with the Iron Man helmet, which was unlocked after level 4, Rocket the Lockup at the raft over there. So now, we have Iron Man Heroic Age. So he can fly, and he can't do the, Iron Man, shooty thing, but he can just do this and stuff and fly. He also has the power of the chest blast. So yeah. Now next up we have my most used Iron Man armor, Iron Man Heartbreaker. It just looks super cool. It's got the laser, he's got the blowy uppy thing. He also can do this. So yeah. I don't think he can do the chest explosion though, and that's a little bit too bad. And now we have the Iron Man Mark 1, which can't really fly, and it should have the flamethrower, and I think it does. I think that this is supposed to be the flamethrower. And it can also, it can shoot fireballs, and I think that it can do the Iron Man aiming thing. Yeah. Now we have the Iron Man Mark 6, which can fly, and it can do this thing, and also it has the chest explosion like the Heroic Age. It does not have the laser, and it has those. So now we have the Iron Man Mark 7, which is basically just a recoloration and reskin of the Mark 6. So it's got all the same powers and everything. Now we have the Iron Man Mark 42, which is the character that you spawn as when you first open up the game. He's got the laser, the explosions, the flying, and then the firing. And that's all of Iron Man. Now we have the Hulk, who can do this, and he can also pull up the ground, which is really cool. And also, then he can change back into a different character, Bruce Banner, who doesn't really have any powers. He's just a scared little wimp. He can double jump and stuff, but that's it. Now we have Spider-Man and Spider-Man Future Force. They're both the exact same. So now Spider-Man can turn into Peter Parker, who is the only character in the game with a camera. So he can do all the camera missions down by the Daily Bugle, which is all the way over here. He can do those missions, and then he can change back into Spider-Man, who can fly-ish with his webs. He can use his spider sense, and he can shoot webs. So yeah, that's Spider-Man. Now we have Cap and Cap Classic. So Cap has got the Captain America shield, and he's the only character who can do the Captain America shield points. He can throw the shield. He can double jump, I think. Yeah, he's basically just like your average human, but he's also got the Cap shield, which makes him more powerful. Now we have Mr. Fantastic and Mr. Fantastic Future Force. He's all stretchy and stuff, so he can glide. And he can do the web slinging things like Spider-Man can do. I forgot to mention that. And also, best part, he can turn into a little cup. Very funny. And now, I don't know if Mr. Fantastic Future Force turns into anything different. Let's see if he does. No, he does not. So now we have Hawkeye, who has his bow and arrow. He can shoot into the little things to make twirly batons. He's also very athletic. He's got agility. He can also explode things with his different trick arrows and stuff like that. Now we have Black Widow, who can do agility, and that's what mainly is used for. She can also go invisible, so to avoid security cameras. And that's basically it that Black Widow can do. Now we got Wolverine and Wolverine Cowl. So now he can do all this stuff, and he's got his own, the claw machines, which is pretty cool. Wolverine Cowl is exactly the same. Now we have Human Torch, who can flame on and like make a heat beam, fire heat things, and stuff like that. That's what the Human Torch can do. Now we got Thor and Thor Classic. So he's got his hammer. He can charge up with electricity. And then he can shoot electric. There we go. So yeah, he can charge those panels. Now we have Cyclops and Cyclops Astonishing, who can just shoot lasers like usual. Now we have Phoenix in Jean Grey, who can use telekinesis. And they also have like the spider sense thing-ish. And she can like hover and stuff. So yeah. So Phoenix has the exact same powers. Now we have Storm, who can charge up with electricity, like Thor, shoot electricity out, and she can fly over fires and put them out, which is pretty cool. And now we have Beast, who has the exact same powers as Wolverine. We got Iceman, who can freeze things and make like a little ice trail down. We might do like a little showcase video where we make him fly down from the Empire State Building. That would be pretty cool. Though that might go onto our second channel, like just like some messing around stuff. Now we have Invisible Woman and Invisible Woman Future Force. She can go invisible. She's got telekinesis and stuff. Now we have Thing and Thing Future Force. So they basically the exact same powers as Hulk for this one, and just with the cool Future Force thing, or just some pants. Now we have Nick Fury, who's got a gun, and he can go invisible like Black Widow, so all around pretty cool. Now we have Maria Hill, who's also got a gun, and can also go invisible. I didn't know that. So lots of characters that can just go invisible and stuff. Now we have Agent Coulson. Yes, with his humongous gun thing. He can, I think that's all he has. Yeah, he's got his humongous gun. Nope. There, now we're done with the first row. Now we have Damage Control, just basically human. Then we have Dr. Kirk Connors, who's a human, but then he can drink and turn into the Lizard. So yeah, just the Lizard is just Hulk powers. So there we go. Now we have Colossus, who's Hulk, basically, yeah. And then we have Carnage. So Carnage is basically the evil version of Spider-Man. One of the evil versions of Spider-Man. I don't know if no, he does not have a alter ego. Now we have Captain Britain, who can shoot Britain powers. Yes, that's exactly what Captain Britain can do. Can he fly? Yes, he can. Well, yeah, he can fly. So yeah, with his Britain powers. Now we have Bullseye, who can shoot like out of his cards and stuff. Can he fly? No. Now we have the Blob. You know, Hulk powers. Just being the Blob. Now we have Blade, who's got a blade, and yeah. Yeah, I don't know really how to explain him. Now we have the Black Panther, may he rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. And he's got all of his cool powers. He's got the Black Panther sense. That's really cool. Now we have Black Cat, who can do like agility stuff and can double jump. So now we have Black Bolt, whose power is, you know, loudness. And he can't really say anything or else he's gonna, you know, do stuff. Now we got Beetle, who can fly. And basically Iron Man powers for Beetle. Then we have Aunt May, who can fight with her handbag. Then we got Arnim Zola, who I think's got like an electricity beam. And that is pretty cool, the Hydra symbol. Now we have Archangel, who can fly and, fight. Now we got Ant-Man, who can shrink and go through the Ant-Man tubes. He's a required character to beat the game. Then we have Aldrich Killian, who's got fire powers and stuff. Yes, with the fire powers and stuff. Yes, from Iron Man 3. Now we have the AIM agent, who's got a gun, and that's really all that he can do. No, I don't want you, Dr. Doom. Then we got Absorbing Man, who's got a ball and chain, and can, like, I don't know, is he like immortal? Can he absorb hits? I don't know. Then we got Abomination, who cannot turn down into the other character. Now we have Daredevil, who's got like his baton thing, and he's blind, and is one of the main villains of Kingpin. Then we got the one, the only, the Mark with a Mouth, Deadpool. So he's got his swords, and he can do acrobat stuff. Then we have the Destroyer minifig. We fought a big one in level 8, where we got to right down there. Yeah, down there. And, wait, he has some powers. He can fire. And out of his face can do that. There we go. Now we have our own Doctor Doom. So he's got electricity powers. And, yeah. He's like the main bad guy of the story. Now we have Dr. Octopus, who's got the Doc Ock sense, and he can use his stuff to sense. And then we also have his alter ego, Dr. Octopus Ultimate, who's just Dr. Octopus, but with a cool, like, recoloration. It kind of looks like Alfred Molina. Spider-Man No Way Home, maybe? Now we have Doc Strange. So he's got a laser, he's got his star magic powers and stuff. Now we got the Doombot, who's got like his blaster. We got the Doombot V series, which is basically the Hulk Doombot. Then we've got Dormammu, who's got a laser. And yeah. Then we have Drax the Destroyer, a member of the Guardians of the Galaxy, of the movie that came out like just a year after this game. Yeah, we now have Electro, who can shoot electric bolts, and Electro Ultimate. Let's look at Electro Ultimate. He kind of looks like he does in, the Amazing Spider-Man 2. Same powers and everything. I think he looks like that. Then we have Elektra, who basically has the same powers as Drax. Then we have Emma Frost, who can go invisible. I think she's a bad guy in the X-Men movies, right? And yeah, doesn't really have any powers other than that. Then we got the Frost Giant. Then we got Galactus, who has the Power Cosmic, which is a pretty cool feature. He's got a laser, and he's got telekinesis. Then we got Gambit, who can shoot out his cards and can use his thing. If you click circle, he shoots out 3 cards, and if you click square, he'll either shoot out 1 card or he'll use his thing. Okay, now we got Gamora, who's basically, again, got the same type of powers, daughter of Thanos. And then we got Ghost Rider, who's got flames and 2 whips. Okay, now we got Green Goblin, who can shoot pumpkin bombs like in the 2002 movie and Spider-Man No Way Home. He can also fly on his glider. Then we have Green Goblin Ultimate, who again, Hulk lookalike. I'm not sure if he can shoot pumpkin bombs, and he can't fly on a glider. So basically, the worst version of him. Now we got Magneto, who can float, and he uses his magnet powers, and he is required to beat the story, to beat the game. Then we have Loki with his ice powers. He can mind control people, and he's an all-around really cool character. I really like Loki, especially after the Loki TV series. Now we have Lady Liberty, the shrunken down version of the one controlled by Magneto. Then we got Leader, who's got kind of like the Doombot weapon, and he can also do some mind control stuff. Then we have Laufey, and they have the frost powers too, like the Frost Giant. Then we have Curse, who I think is a Thor villain. Yeah. Basically just like a Hulk thing. Yeah. Then we have Kraven the Hunter, Spider-Man villain. So yeah, no real powers. Oh, he does have a spider sense-like thing. Now we have Kingpin Henchman with a gun. Yeah, that's really all he can do. Then we got the big man himself, Kingpin, who just appeared in Hawkeye, the TV series. So now, there we go. Cool, Kingpin. Now we got the Juggernaut. Oh, I'm the Juggernaut. Yep. And then we got the one, the only J. Jonah Jameson, and he throws newspapers. Yes, J. Jonah Jameson. Then we have the Hulkbuster, which it can hover. Can't really fly. It's just like the Hulk version. It's to destroy the Hulk and stuff. So yeah, now we got Iron Fist, who can use like his chi and stuff. Yeah. Then we got Hydra Agent, who can like shoot a gun. Yeah, I think that's it. Then we got Howard the Duck, who can shoot his big bomb thing. He's literally Howard the Duck. Then we got Herbie. Aww. And Herbie doesn't really have any powers. Oh, Herbie can electrocute things. That's it, really. Then we have Heimdall in the flesh. Yep. There we go. Cool. Then we got Havoc. Out of his chest, he can shoot like a laser thing. And yeah, cool. Then we got Gwen Stacy, who I don't think can turn into anyone. No, kind of boring. We got Groot, Hulk knockoff, even though Groot is amazing. We got Magneto Acolyte, the one with the electric powers. Then we got Malekith, not the like version in Thor the Dark World, the comic version. Then we got Mandarin Film and the Mandarin. Let's look at the Mandarin first. With the power of the 10 rings, even though it's just 2 right now. And then Wenwu in Shang-Chi is the real version. And then Mandarin in the film, Mandarin in Iron Man 3 is like, he looks menacing, but he's just an actor named Trevor Slattery. Really, you gotta love Spider-Man t-shirt, really, Mary Jane. Then we got Mastermind, Mind Controller. That's really all he can do. Then we have Mini Sentinel, who's got, I think, a laser coming out of him. Yeah, he's got a laser. Just like when you're fighting him. Then we got MODOK, who I think, no, he can more like hover. He's got his laser. Yeah. Awesome. And now we got Moon Knight, who can throw moons. Yeah, that's all he can do. He can just throw moons. Then we got Miss Marvel, who can fly, yep. Miss Marvel can fly and shoot fires and like shoot fire and stuff. There we go. Now we have the one, the only Mysterio, who can shoot a laser out of his hands. Quentin Beck in the MCU, Spider-Man Far From Home. There we go. Now we got Mystique, who has actually some pretty cool powers. So when she's in Manhattan, she can turn into a, like, I don't know what to call it, a police officer? Yeah, like that. And then when she's on the SHIELD deck, she turns into a SHIELD agent, which is really cool. So that was Mystique. And then from Mystique, it goes to Nightmare, who's got like a laser thing and I think can mind control people, right? Yeah. So the laser can destroy gold objects, which is pretty cool. And then we're on to Nova, who's also got a laser, but this one is like an electric one. And can fly also, which is pretty cool. And then we got Pepper Potts, who's just Pepper Potts. But then she can turn into Rescue, which is basically an Iron Man suit. Yep. Lasers, can it destroy these though? No, I don't think it can. That's cool. And then we got Polaris, who, got magnet powers. That's pretty cool. So like Magneto, or you could just use Polaris. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Then we got Power Man, who looks kinda like Luke Cage, but I'm not sure. So yeah, really strong, probably can pull the strength Lego objects. Then we have Professor X, who mind control, right? Yeah. And can use his powers to like destroy things. Then we got Psylocke, who's got the telekinesis and a cool blade and spider sense-ish. Then we got the Punisher. Wait. Something happened with the Punisher. There we go. Then we got the Punisher, who's got big gun. And yeah, I think that's it. Then we have Pyro. Yep, of course. He's got the laser. He's got the fire powers. Can he fly? No, he cannot. Then now we have Super Skrull, who's got like fire abilities and can do this. But I thought that the Skrulls could like take appearances of things. I guess not. Now we have Superior Spider-Man, which I think is Spider-Man that got possessed by Doc Ock, right? Yeah, I think so, yeah. So, no other abilities, but just really cool looking Spider-Man. So now we got Star-Lord, who is Peter Quill. And his guns look weird. And he can fly. And he can just fly. He doesn't have the jetpack like in the MCU. Oh, well, that sucks. And now we have him. Stan the Man himself. So he's got the Spider-Man powers. He can shoot the Spider-Man stuff. He's got Stanovision with the really cool Stan Lee custom-made thing. And then, there it is, Excelsior Hulk. So, the best Hulk, of course, yep. Basically just all the Hulk powers as Excelsior Hulk. And now, this one is kind of weird, throws squirrels, and can also glide like a squirrel, I guess. Can squirrels glide? I'm not sure, but maybe. Then we have Spider-Woman, who's can fly, and doesn't even have spider powers. That's weird. But we got the Silver Surfer dude, who can definitely fly on the silver board. Wait. What other powers do you have? You can fly, and you got some cool fire powers. That's pretty cool. Now we have Silver Samurai with his sword. And yeah, that's it. That's all that Silver Samurai has. Now we got Shocker, who I think's got electric powers. Yeah, no. He doesn't have electric powers. Then we have Shield Agent. So he's got a gun. That's it. Then we have She-Hulk, who's strong and can pull the green Lego objects and stuff like that. Now we have the Sandman Goon, with a sand musket. Yeah, that's pretty cool, right? A sand musket, and can do like this cool sand gliding thing. Then we have the Sandman himself, who can also do that sand gliding thing, and he can turn himself into a sandcastle and walk around as it. And he can also go through the sand things, and oh, he can turn into a sand cannon. That's pretty cool. Now we have Sabretooth, who can also do the claw things. Now we got Roxxon Guard with a gun. Yep. Then we have Ronan the Accuser. He's got the Power Stone on his thing. And yeah, that's all he can do. Then we got Rocket Raccoon with his humongous big thing. Yep, his big gun. Then we got Rhino, who with a really cool ability. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought Rhino could charge. Maybe he can. I don't know. Oh, yeah. He just got to run for long enough. And then he'll charge. Yep. Now we have the Red Skull, with a cool superpowered gun. And now we got Red Hulk instead of Green Hulk. And this one, wait, I thought that he could turn into, yes, he can. And he turns into Captain Ross, I think. Yeah, Captain Ross, yep. Then we got Symbiote Scientist, who's got Venom powers. Then we got Symbiote Scientist Hazmat. Then we've got Taskmaster, who is the main antagonist in the Black Widow movie that came out this year. He can also do the, well, in the movie, she can also do the Captain America thing. Oh, maybe that shield can do the Captain America things. And now we got Toad, who's got frog sense. Okay, kind of weird. And then we got Union Jack, which is kind of Captain Britain, but without Captain Britain powers. And then we got Venom, who is basically like Carnage, except for in the movie Venom Let There Be Carnage, which is the antagonist. Got Venom powers, and then can turn into Super Venom, which is what Venom mainly looks like in the Venom movies. So then we have Viper, who's got a gun and what looks like a whip. So I guess can do the, like, web slinging things. So pretty cool. Now we got Vulture, who can fly, who's Adrian Toomes in Spider-Man Homecoming. So yeah, he's got a gun. Yeah. Now we got War Machine and Iron Patriot. So we're first going to start with War Machine, who out of his thing can do that. He's also got a bunch of stuff. And basic Iron Man powers. I wonder if he can, no, he cannot do the laser. Now we've got Iron Patriot, same powers, but just a recoloration in Iron Man 3. Now we got Wasp, who can also go tiny. But she has to be flying to go tiny. And has got some stinging powers, I guess. Now we got Whiplash, who can put his things together to do a electric thing. And now the final character of the base game, Wizard, who can fly. Also got that with an electric power. and I think is a bad guy. So now that was all of the base game characters, and now we're going to look at the DLC characters. So first we have Beta Ray Bill, which is basically just Thor, but looks way cooler than Thor, and is just really awesome. Now we have Dark Phoenix instead of normal Phoenix from, I think, the movie, the X-Men movie, Dark Phoenix, maybe? I don't know. And then we have Falcon from the MCU, Sam Wilson, which is pretty cool. And then we have Hawkeye in his classic comic-accurate uniform. Same powers as Hawkeye, but yeah. Now we have Spider-Man Symbiote from 2007's Spider-Man 3, when he in the symbiote suit. Now we have the Winter Soldier from 2014's Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Really cool. And then we have Curse from the Dark World, not to be mistaken with the comic-accurate Curse. Same character, but this one is the actual MCU Curse, instead of just the comic. Then we have Odin, who's got electricity powers and is just really cool all around. Then we got Malekith from the Dark World, not to be mistaken with the comic accurate Malekith over here. That's Malekith from the MCU. Then we got Jane Foster when she's up in Asgard. Then we've got Lady Sif, and Volstagg, Hogun, and Fandral. So we got Volstagg here, Hogun, and Fandral, the Brothers 3, Lady Sif, and the Brothers 3. There we go. So that is every single character in LEGO Marvel Superheroes. So guys, I hope you found this informative, and yeah, we hope you'll have a great day. So long, and goodbye.